Girl, don't call my phone. I know where you been. You like to get messy when you out with your friends. I'm not scared to say that I'm insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want more. Girl, don't call my phone. I know where you been. You like to get messy when you out with your friends. I'm not scared to say that I'm insecure, but you're too scared to say that you want more. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth. I already knew. Pull up in a Bentley coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth. I already knew. Pull up in a Bentley coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth. I already knew. Pull up in a Bentley coupe, finna cop it too. You don't gotta tell me I'm the truth. I already knew. Pull up in a Bentley coupe, finna cop it too.
Yo, what's up, pups? What's going on? And Balta, 1096. What's up, my brother? Welcome to the club. Send me a DM with a screenshot of your members tab, man. And I'll send you a link to our private organization, which I highly recommend, of course. Just click join down below. What's up, LQ Gaming? Welcome to the channel. Hexen, Tino, what's going on? I believe you're also new too, man. Welcome. I think the sound is finally up. I got a little bit louder. What's up, KD? That's right. Like, share, subscribe. Welcome to the party, pal. What's going on? LQ Gaming says, only smashing the wine bottle, cheap one, also after just buying a shitty dip. Well, cheers, my cheap wine brother. This is my house wine here. It's Italian one. I don't know what you consider cheap. What's cheap for you? What did you say? Cheap one? Cheap one? What's a cheap wine bottle to you? Like $3? 10? I know for some people, $50 bottles of wine is a shitty cheap bottle. What's up, Crypto Dan? How you doing, man? Welcome. Already ready. What's up, brother? How are you? Okay, let's get into it. Let's look at this reaction video. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. I don't feel the need to cover every little piece of it, but, we'll just hang out. We'll look at the Bitcoin chart. I'll show you guys the S&P, what to me looks like that rally is coming. And it could be quite a strong rally. Okay, so we'll look at it. Okay, and it's a good thing. Okay, but doesn't mean the bear market's over. Okay, but even if we could have an epic 2-month rally, could be absolutely amazing. I think I'm excited for it. But to be honest, I think we're just going to have a lot of surprises here. And I think we just got to be ready. And to be honest, I just feel that cycles are really just doing their thing, And we got to just sometimes just kind of like enjoy the ride, And right now is one of those times, just hang on, right? And if there's a big juicy rally, great. We'll have a lot of fun with it. But we're also ready for absolute fucking nuttiness, right? So we'll go look at that. What's up, Inbalts? I've been here the whole time, bro. Somehow I had to resub, but thanks. Okay, that's what I thought, man. But anyway, it's great. I'm glad you came back. Kind of left. Let's get over here. Where's it at? So I'm kind of standing today. I'm trying a different setup. I know you guys can't tell, but if I'm squirming around a little bit. Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's weird. No, it isn't. There it is. All right, pups. This is the part where he's talking about, conscription.
Result,
Good stuff.
we encouraged global trade. But now that our economy is suffering, well, let's just control the sea lanes, okay? So that's American strategy moving forward. All right, some major news from Germany is that if you are a German male under 45, okay, basically from 17 to 45, this age group, you are not allowed to leave the country.
Okay, so we'll just listen to a little bit and hang out. Frankly, I think this guy's, I know there's a lot of contentiousness around it. Is he an insider, set up, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I've been researching things for a couple decades now almost, and I think he's on point. You know what I mean? And, no one knows what's going to happen, but he makes definitely a lot of he has a lot of good understanding about the way things work, and he's coming up with different ways to look at it. And he does talk about game theory a lot. I think he understands the complexity of the chessboard at play, and he has his own take on it, right? So I like to listen to it a little bit once in a while. What's up? What's up? One love, buddy. What's up to you, Pedro? How are you? But here in Cyprus, almost midnight. Yep. Well, no. You're on my time, dude. It's not midnight yet. I think we're on the same time zone. It's like 9:45. All right, we'll listen to a little bit of it, and then, of course, we'll go look at the charts and stuff.
For more than 3 months without army permission. This is a prelude to a national draft. Okay? And why is Germany doing this? Because Germany is an industrial nation. And if Russian energy supply goes offline, if BTC goes offline, Germany has no choice but to remilitarize and create its own energy supplies.
This is all planned, man. This is all planned. They completely deindustrialized the country. They made a big guffaw about taking down the last nuclear plant and all that shit. And they are committing, making men have to report before they leave, literally just beginning to already fragment and traumatize the population, right? Like, we don't know how far off this might even be, but just bad, man. But obviously intentional. You just genuinely can't believe that idiots were running the country the last 20 years. No, it was all part of the game, man. It was all part of the game. By the way, hey, I put a link in the Telegram if anybody wants to join the show and just listen or chill or chat, whatever. But I'll throw it in the Telegram. Just come on in.
Okay? So Germany must go to war. It has absolutely no choice in the matter. All right. So let's talk briefly about what's going to happen over the next year. So as I said before, the United States was the global reserve currency. And that meant basically that for every transaction that you made with US dollars, they could tax you, okay? Because they could inflate the price of the US dollar. But now that people are choosing to opt out of the US dollar, for example, in China, people are buying more gold, right? And people are using other currencies. America, in order to maintain its empire, has to change its strategy. Now, the main source of American power is its ability to control sea lanes, okay? Because it has military bases all around the world, okay? So in the...
Oh yeah, this is interesting. There's a very famous hexagon in Prague right now, right? I don't think he wants to say. He'll tell you if he wants to tell you. And so I was just out with him. This came up about bases, and he was actually explaining to me that, the reason Israel was put there, one of the main reasons was it was just a absolutely incredibly perfect strategic location, which makes a lot of sense as you see things playing out now. So it's really an extension of us. It's connected in every way.
The red, these are all areas with US bases. And before, it used these US bases in order to maintain global trade. But with nations choosing to opt out of your system, now your strategy is to blockade them, right? Create a naval blockade, starve them of resources, which forces them to come beg to you for trade access, okay? So we've gone from a strategy where America guaranteed global trade to America basically being a mafia state, being pirates, and allowing you to use sea lanes.
Pretty much.
And giving you trade access. Okay, does that make sense? And believe it or not, but America does not actually need to do that much work in order to control trade around the world. It just needs to control certain trade.
Yeah, certain routes. Okay, guys, we're going to bounce a little bit. I want to see what's going on. If there's any... most people have checked out. Most people right now have just assumed the world's about to be nuked, and there's no reason at all to look at charts, no reason at all to pay attention And usually that's a good time to start DCAing. All right. This is actually a good time to, I might pick up a couple bags while on stream, man. It's that time. You can tell. I know it. When people are checked out right now, they're like, oh, I can't look. I'm not even going to pay attention. That's it, man. Hit the buy button. Buy. Famous Pete is selling now. Let's just check. Let's see what these guys are up to really quick. See, no, there's not hardly been any spaces about much anything, you know?
Idea who actually believes
Everyone's
in it,
checked
who
out.
really don't believe in it. And the ones that do, as you all know, the real winners are born in the bear market. That's where they're born. And then, happy days after.
Born in the bear.
For shisho.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Gravitas?
Good days are ahead.
No, that's
I have no doubt.
that's a
Fast,
fact. Well, just
you are-
patience. I think it's a patient thing.
100%.
Fast is so old. I don't think the army.
When you think in the
I don't know what
lows,
the army
let's
would
say
do
if we're
with
in the bear market now, you think it's going to be October time-ish? Or the summertime?
Oh,
It comes before.
I can't give time frames. I'm not great at
Chat.
that.
Yeah, but in your head, like,
I'm not
if
the
you're
best.
looking
What
at
are these
everything
guys
now,
Chat,
Oh,
somebody
shit.
translate
What
what,
would you
this
be
person
thinking?
just said for Max. What's up, greetings to
October-ish,
X?
summer-ish.
Are you paying attention
It's looking a
to
bit different this year.
Noob?
What?
Central? What's that?
If I was
Should I know what
to
that
look
is?
at the post-chains
Noob
ecosystem, I'm
Central.
expecting the upside this year. So, in my opinion, again, I'm not the best at time frames, so don't hold me to this. I was saying the next 2 to 3 months, we should start start making the move, go for the movements, of the $1 mark, then going into you got so many
Bro, what are you
supplies at
talking
4,
about?
you got 6 at 8, 12, and then whatever. But yeah,
Nice happy days. Hopefully it plays out.
yeah, that's yeah. But the moment it breaks 272, that's it. I could get on the call and say, hey, Ali, be ready, man. We're gonna party. Just get ready. Get all your wish lists ready as well.
Come on.
Everything ready.
This thing?
Get the
This
Lambo
thing?
yacht ready.
Fuck
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
The hell?
So, yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, you just need to wait for the levels to break for now, for the time being.
100. I'm just walking into the gym now as well, yeah? So I might be silent for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes there.
Yeah, enjoy.
Nice one.
They have no idea what they're going on about over here in this room. Somebody wanted me to look at News Central. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, maybe we just lost audio. She's Crypto Empress. Talking about, what's this? There's one room. Why Dana House, one person in it.
Well, that used to be my PFP.
Hold on, we'll come back. Let's be the second person in here. Oh shit. What the fuck? It's really loud. What is this? I don't know what this is. Okay, let's go.
Views it's got. So it basically, I said, well, I forced it to try and give me an answer, and it said
What's
it's
up, Mr. Jim?
basically 500 million and
Jamil?
above. It just can't even calculate.
Mr.
How many
J. Mill,
views
how
you've
are
got.
you?
So
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I would. That makes sense to me though, because of the way that it's been spread out and used over the last several years. It could be billions of times that people have seen it and referred to it, and which is it's wild. Like I said, it's hard for me to wrap my head around that, but it's really cool, and.
The only accurate number it could give me was that the hashtag "fuck around and find out" was used 100,000 times on TikTok. So that was the only accurate information it could give me. Everything else was millions and millions and tens of millions. It just couldn't even calculate it.
I probably used that hashtag 50,000 times on TikTok.
Yo, what's up, man? How are you?
So half of those are probably me.
Okay, so you
Just harding the
were
fuck out.
you were bloating your own.
I don't know what's going on. All right, let's see.
Or certain choke points, okay? So the Panama Canal is one choke point, and that's why they spent years training you on how to evade enemy captors. They'll spend a lot of resources trying to save you. And the propaganda is that this is to show you how Americans really value human life. And it's something that Americans are very proud of. But another reason why the Americans do this is this optics, which is that the Americans believe that the military is invincible. And they spend a lot of money and resources in order to create this image, this aura of invincibility and invisibility. So if the Iranians are able to capture a pilot and have him appear on Iranian TV, this is a huge propaganda win for the Iranians. Meaning that if the Americans will try their best to save you, but they can't save you and there's a risk that the enemy will capture you, they'd rather have you killed, okay? Because they can't afford to lose this propaganda war. For the Americans, everything is optics. And as I will show you later on, this is going to be a huge issue in this war, okay, as this war progresses. Now, there are a lot of issues with the story that's being told to us, okay? So Americans said that they have success.
Okay, I think I heard a little bit about the story, but I don't know what happened. So there's a pilot captured, an F-15, is that what he said? And a pilot. Breaking, Iran claims that it shot down a F-15 fighter. The pilot ejected. No official confirmation. Oh, I didn't see it. See, I was on Easter holiday. Oh, is this real?
Target hit. Target destroyed.
Crazy. Wow. That is crazy. You guys see that? Should I blow it up? Did you guys see? This is crazy. Wow. Shit's happening.
Target hit.
They got out.
Target destroyed.
He got out. That's amazing. Right? So what? They captured him? Was this him? What?
Colonel David William Heberly.
What's your nationality, David?
United States.
What's the kind of your plane and which squadron?
That's so gritty. Why didn't they get him in HD?
F-15 from the
4K.
4th Tactical Fighter Wing.
Where's the base of that squadron?
What's up, Trumbo?
In Al-Kharj.
And where is that?
In central Saudi Arabia.
What was your target in Iraq?
Scud missiles and associated chemical facilities.
And how were you shot down?
Wait, what?
I don't know.
David, how were you injured in the neck, please?
I believe it was during the ejection or when I hit the ground.
Can you give your name and drive?
Why does this not even look like it's from this decade? Oh, this is from the 90s. I was going to say, why does this not look like 1991? What the fuck? This is so dumb. I was going to say, I was like, this does not look like modern video.
To believe either one part is.
So they don't know what happened to the pilots. Is that what the deal is? We don't know anything about them. All right. So we're assuming they're captured. And one of them's, well, they're alive.
It's a lie.
Failed ground. What did I miss? I kind of enjoyed the Easter weekend. I feel like I missed so much. Like, what the fuck? Oh man, there's people coming to town. Having a great. It was an amazing weekend. It was just beautiful weather. You know, it was awesome. But apparently, I missed the ground invasion.
What that F-15 was doing up in that area, what was its mission? I think it was involved in preparation for a ground attack on the Natanz nuclear reactor.
It's awesome how all these, like bedroom experts have shown up on the scene, right? They're like us bedroom, crypto people, experts, financial experts, with our rainbow charts. Like, I believe that he was scouting out the drop-off for the ground invasion. Oh, duh. Of course that's what he was doing. What? I don't know. Crazy. What's up, Big GZ? What's up? How you doing? the review. Dugan, what's up, Mr. Dugan? How are you? How's the shop, man? Good to see lots of chaos in the world, but God's in control. That's right. Yep.
And the when the plane went down, the number of assets that one of the pilots was picked up immediately, but the other one they couldn't find him. There's now information online, which I've been assured is accurate, that this pilot was he apparently hit the ground 5 miles north and west of the point where he was rescued, and he basically did escape and evasion to get to the top of that mountain to be exfilled. Now here's where it really gets strange and doesn't, the explanations don't make sense. At that site, there were 2 C-130 aircraft. Those are fixed-wing aircraft with 4 propellers. The Joint Special Operations Command, JSOC.
And there's no way a plane with 4 propellers is a good idea in the desert. I feel like they didn't think this one out through enough. I don't know, but I'm not, a military logistics guy, Oh, these guys. They're looking for the F-15 crew. They're live streaming the hunt for the F-15 pilot. It's on TikTok. They seem very friendly. They don't seem violent at all. It looks like they're going to help. They're going to help. Certainly, that's what they're doing. What's up, Tam Tam? How are you? Ink for the win. Good to see you. What's going on? Wait, what happened to my screen? Hey, where'd it go? All right. Florida man refuses to pay taxes because he did not personally approve of any of the spending. Florida's awesome. This guy is born to be a Mexican, man. This guy's brilliant. What is going on? Get him out. We didn't approve of the spending. Brilliant. What's this? Oh, the El Salvador ads. Is this the first Bitcoin city? I mean, kind of is, right? It's been subsidized, being funded, they're profitable. Oh, this music's gonna get me busted, isn't it? Probably. Is it worth it? That's where I think there's a couple Mexicans over there right now. I think Wild SJ and Doogie. Woogie. They've invaded El Salvador. The Woogie and the Wild SJ have invaded. Maybe we'll see them here. It looks nice, looks really vibey and positive, harmonious. It looks very harmonious. That's the right word. Okay, they've definitely found harmony there. Let's see. What's this crap? What? Noob Central. I don't know what this is.
She was right next to me, right? And we got stopped.
They're in El Salvador too. There you go. Richard's brother. Is in El Salvador. Is that? Is that everybody? Oh, there you go.
When they're only making maybe $10 or $12 a day for 8 to 12 hours of work.
Should we do a reaction video?
That's a camera? Oh, okay.
Do they not know they're being filmed?
Where are you streaming to? Alright, I'll share it. I mean, you gotta get it plugged in and we'll just keep it going, right? On Twitter.
You're live.
I gotta see
They just leave the camera on. It's like a Big Brother vibe going on in the Mexican house. Look, they got a cat. Don't you love it when you get an Airbnb and you have to feed and take care of their animals or something? They'll show up. That happened to me once. They had a cat, but it was a really cool cat. It was fine. Vibey. I'm not allergic, so it's cool. That's right. Smash that like button, pups. Oh, SJ brought a cat or a cat. Okay. Was it just with the Airbnb?
Yeah, sachet of almond and
Winchester.
caramelized whatever.
It's already made itself at home. It's about to go through the ceiling. It's like I think I can break through there. So we just kind of hanging out. Are they gonna talk to us, or we just kind of like a peeping toms over here?
Because they just didn't watch.
Yo, hey, is there a plot?
Oh, somebody just said actually working.
Fast Abdul, is there a plot? They lose the cat. They have to find it in El Salvador.
It was gonna be hot because he saw me wearing a sweater.
Tiger, does he know anything? Yeah, I can do it. Fucking vibrator Shane, somebody said. About what? The hair butt flip? It's in this Jewish mafia chat. Yeah.
Girls were requesting. I'm gonna put it up and
Oh.
so that he's not helping y'all with doing something. We take it off right now.
It's a plot twist. Plot twist. It's about to get spicy. Noob Central. Oh, that's what somebody
Mic
put in the
check.
chat. Noobs Central. I was like, what the fuck was that guy talking about? You guys are hilarious. You guys made me figure it out on my own, didn't you? They're doing a scavenger hunt today. They have to buy Bitcoin locally, then use it to buy a physical object. Nice. All right. That's pretty cool.
Check, mic check, bitch.
That's cool. Oops. Oh, fuck. What'd I do?
What time are we going?
Noonish.
It's 12:30.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Between noon and 1.
So very soon.
Yeah. So let's go upstairs. You ready?
Hang on.
KRS. Where's 5'2" Tiger?
5'2". Oh, that's funny. He was. That's another element to examine. He was calling KR a pussy for not coming down here and facing off with him. Is he 5'2"?
Yep. How do you know?
Yeah.
Everyone knows. To be a new century, you gotta be 5'4" and above. So that pretty much includes everybody. I'm tagging Tiger guy got scared to get mogged IRL. It'll ruin his brand and maximize complete oral lifestyle. Cortisol spike.
Okay, so the idea of what I've been doing here is to have that in the background while we're here at the table in spaces.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah. We just switched the location of the camera.
Yeah.
Depending on where we are.
Yeah, just in spaces. And then I'll continue to do the circle.
Nice, looks good.
Thank you.
It's legible.
This is in
somebody
lieu of
said we need a
getting
live YouTube
few.
stream going, also not just on X. I can't do anything else on my phone while X is going. YouTube, I can do whatever I want.
RG said we can use this person to hit stream with it.
That'd be awesome.
You want to log in on that?
On where?
On the phone?
Yeah.
Great call, Joshua.
So I messed up in not bringing my backup iPhone because that I use at home with Wi-Fi stuff.
All right, cool. We're going to check on it in a little bit. Let's see. Check on their scavenger hunt in El Salvador. So everybody go show some love. Got a bunch of people over there. Richard's only brother, Wild SJ, Woogie. What else is going on? Pandemics are coming from labs, all of them. Lyme, COVID, RSV, HIV, and Spanish flu came out of a lab. Crazy stuff. Rabbi Shmuley is at the Vatican meeting its Secretary of State. This is awesome. 2026 is rad. It's so cool. Delta Dental is a nonprofit, and the CEO made $48 million over 4 years. An average of $12 million. That's a good nonprofit. That's a good knowledge here.
Claims. Electronic.
That's awesome. Yeah, no comment. I don't know how that got in my feed. I have no idea, pups. I have no idea. Nope. Schopenhauer says a man is driven by instinct to seek a woman suited to bear healthy children. Nice. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. Okay. More crime. 2026 is crazy.
In BBL surgery. This shit ain't no joke. I can't sit on my ass for 8 weeks. Bitch, I can barely sit on the toilet, ho. The most painful part about getting lipo 360 and a BBL is definitely the massages.
Okay. I'm hearing more and more about this. Do you guys know anyone who's got these BBLs? Are they that common that it's like a thing that's popping up on my feed now?
Every day, Alex comes in and reopens my incisions and pushes fluid out of.
Like when I was young, we liked girls' butts. They were great, all of them, I don't know what's the thing.
Now,
I guess when I was younger, there was like the breast enlargement thing. I guess now it's the butt.
Shit
just
hurt more
moving
than
around.
childbirth. I've gotten 8 massages since I've been in Miami, and once I get back home, I will continue this process. 'Cause I need this body to be snatched. That's why some of you hoes look like y'all got rocks in y'all stomachs, because y'all not getting the right massage. Remember, Frontier lost my luggage, but girls, and it was really big. Flight attendants know that I just had a BBL, and I will be on my knees for this entire flight. I had no shame being on my knees. Bitch, this is my life, and I'm in first class, ho. Judge your mama. Everybody who was staring at me, I made sure to look them directly in their eyes so they knew I was not the one to fuck with. And I was off a yerk too, baby, please. While everybody else boarded, I enjoyed me some apple juice and then back on my knees. I genuinely hate this BBL pillow. I'm back at home.
The BBL. That's like, so it's some kind of butt enlargement. Anyone out there doesn't know what that is. It's like the rave now. Banned, because I said I don't give a fuck the opinion of third worlders. Osman Gold got banned for making fun of third worlders. All right, let's type in crypto. Let's be a little productive. I'm not. Oh, there's that. What the hell's that picture doing in there? Crypto. Oh, I love crypto. Oh my God. First thing that pops up. Crypto is cooked. This is awesome. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell delivers the bad news.
Over the past, let's say. Right. The thing that I think good number of people on the committee are concerned about is just the very, very low level of job creation. If you adjust what has been the trend job creation over the past, let's say, 6 months, if you adjust that for what we think, our staff thinks, is the overstatement due to overcounting, effectively there's zero net job creation in the private sector. The thing that I
feel like we all knew that. Right? He hummed and hawed just to say, look, there's no jobs, bro. You could have said that in 5 seconds. James Wynn has been liquidated. He's been liquidated. I thought he was a genius. He was doing good for a while, wasn't he? Already ready. He's like way ahead of me. He's like, hey, man, let's look at a PLS USD pair. All right. He's trying to keep me on track. He's like, come on, man. He's like, opening candle, wick to 10 cents, nearly 14,000x from new all-time low. Oh, he's trying to get me. He's kind of like pulling me in. He's using his words. He's like, come on, Wolf. Get in there. Let's get him in the charts. Wait, let's see.
centralized exchange. So liquidity matters a lot, as you can see, and I suspect very strongly that somebody has big plans for Pulse Chain. And in my opinion, he probably doesn't care at all who sells now in the near term. And he probably couldn't give two shits about how low it falls before.
Two shits about how low it falls. Crypto Rover, huge crash. Oh, what happened to my tunes? Okay, another wipeout. I can just start doing the news every day. Today we lost another 3 trillion. Bombed a hospital. Chicken plant went up in flames.
This executive order is the fuck around and find out order, also known as the FAFO. This order is for everyone who fucked around and will now find out.
Hold it. This is a good one. Is everybody listening?
Pops, this is AI, right? Did something happen over this weekend I missed? That was yesterday. Trump just signed an executive order eliminating capital gains tax on Bitcoin for this year. Wait. You guys heard about this and nobody brought this up in chat? This is actually bearish. It probably is, because it's 2026, and in 2026, everything is fucked up, okay? So, this is probably actually bearish. I just want to say that I'm not for nuclear war. Okay? Just want to say. If any of you are, you're fucking crazy. All right? BTC too. What's going on? Okay.
This order is for everyone who fucked around and will now find out.
Hold it. This is.
What happened? Robert Kiyosaki thinks ETH will hit $60,000 this year. Pups, what do you guys think of Robert Kiyosaki? Is he to be trusted? I know he's got a cool book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I think I've read it actually a long time ago. You know, it's a great book, you know. But does he know anything about crypto? What's his track record? Crypto Coffee. Charles Schwab is the next institutional player to launch crypto accounts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah, 100%. That's great news. I think the Trump thing is fake. I know. It's like, come on. I don't even know to look at the chart. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I would have seen that. Because you know what? It would have been front run. It would have been front run. We would have seen God candles off Bitcoin. Not God candles, but you would have seen a really strong bullish sentiment move on there. You would have seen some impulsive moves. You know. Trump is playing 3D chess. He might be. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got OnlyFans. Might become a thing where they accept Pulse, because we've got somebody promoting it who is an OnlyFans creator, and other creators will be taking note probably of the speed and the size of the transactions that we can handle. All right. And these girls, they're all about that, man. It's going to help them get paid faster. It's great. Good stuff. So many smart teams in crypto are building the backbone of AI financial structures. Alex Becker. I don't know. I don't like anything he says. Just changed. Somebody's talking about. This is interesting. Yeah, I saw this. This is still in my. Comes up when I type in crypto. So this is interesting. It says sweep. He says, just change my PFP to my face. The anonymity era is over. What started as a culture of privacy became a shield for bad actors. Fake names, cartoon avatars, zero accountability in the space paid for it. If you're building in crypto for the next decade, you need to build IP as a real person, not a cartoon. Yeah, I agree. This is back to that more human than human. I think we're going to want to connect with people. I think we're going to want to know what people are like. And in a world of AI and robots, personality has value. Personality, personal, being personable, being a personality that people can relate to and connect with. That's a big deal, you know. So showing your face, whoever you are, you know, whatever your social limits are, it's fine, because just you being real is the value. Okay, like whatever your personality is, small, big, introvert, extrovert. You're just not a robot, man. And that's awesome. Like, you're a real person. And we're going to long for that. We're going to look for that. And we're going to want that in everything. You'll see it come into advertising and everything. Especially we see these social media personalities, whether it's like a clavicular or a, what's that girl who slept with 1,000 people, whatever. They're like these characters, and they're going socially into our culture, whether they're at a concert or whether they're at a party or a art gallery or an opening of an event, okay? And we get to see the culture through their lens, okay? We get to go with them, and that's where advertising is going to be now in the future. It's just going to be in those places. Everything has to come from like a real human experience, and we're just going to see more and more of these characters start pop up, because we need that. We need people cutting through, this giant. It's really crazy out there. We've really evolved and self-actualized in so many interesting ways. Like, if you think about how the culture has just turned into fractals of like all these parts of itself, and how do you know? That's why a lot of, I think, older people just feel really alienated, or just people in general, because it's such a fractalized culture. So many specified facets of every imaginable, piece you could have of anything, right? Even LGBTQ turned into like, an alphabet long, And so we're going to need people going in all these avenues of our culture and all these streets and all these places. And that's where we'll connect and we'll learn about things. And obviously, I'm sure the big boys are taking note of that, and they're already kind of creating their own. But, it is what it is. Like what these pups were doing over there in El Salvador right now, for example, right? We hung out with them just because it was such a real space to be with them. They weren't even framing anything or entertaining us or anything, and we were happy to just kind of hang out for a little bit, right? And I think we're going to see more and more of that as robots are around, and they're fun, and AI and all that, but we're really just going to want more human than human connection. People say, the Ironclad says, people will show their faces on Twitter while their Claude is in the background smacking transactions. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant to say. Let's see what's going on. Somi, what's up? How's it going, man? Friendly advice. Do not trust anybody's promises in crypto for any reason. Lessons to be learned. This is BGLT. I don't know what that is, but looks like about every chart, altcoin chart in crypto.
Holy fucking shit, bang! There it is! That's 20. Bang! 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 Holy fucking shit, bang! There it is! That's 20 hours! That's 20 hours! Bang! 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 Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Bang! Bang! That's bang! 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 Holy fucking.
This is like no volume. What is this kind of chart? Is that? It's like no volume. He can't sell it. Like it's probably no liquidity. There's like no. I mean, what kind of chart is it? Oh, he's like on the. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on here, but okay. It's on small time frames. Hookah. Rokana, Trump's removal.
Every member of Congress and
they're going to remove Trump.
Calling for Trump's removal today based on the 25th Amendment. He's threatening the entire destruction of a civilization. He is calling Iranians animals. The United States Congress has any calling for Trump's removal today based on the 25th Amendment. He's threatening the entire destruction of a civilization. He is calling Iranians animals. He is showing a total disregard for the humanity of people in Iran, in Gaza, in Cuba. This is a moral crime. It is a war crime. We need to be demanding that Congress convene today, and we need to be invoking the 25th Amendment. If the United States...
Wow. It's pretty serious stuff, right? But I guess they've been trying to get rid of Trump ever since 2020, right? 2016. Let's see. Let's go to latest. Anything happening lately? This is what we got. Digital trends. This is what I get in the crypto post. Girls are getting smart, man. Girls are getting smart. They know guys are looking up crypto. They somehow get their pictures in. Trying to avoid looking at charts as long as possible. If you haven't noticed. The fucking charts. Fucking charts. I'm not dreaming charts, so that's good. I was going through a phase there where like I'd wake up in the middle of a fucking chart and like I felt like a candle. I don't know, it was weird, man. I had some weird dreams. And I was like, I gotta like not look at charts for a while, man. It's too much. Another girl, she snuck her way into the crypto feed. Crypto taught me one thing: patience is expensive, but panic costs more. Oh, she just posted it. Nobody liked it. Should we like it? No, I can't. She's not my type. Some people actually principles. Another one. Oh, we saw this one. How'd she get in here? Crypto rewards those who research. All right, this fucking shit sucks. Oh, this is easy. Oh, Brent. Not good. Not good.
I was just congratulated
cool.
on my first Lightning purchase. I did it on this here fancy little machine. This one was out of order. So note the ATM exists. Hopefully this
Yo,
still
Danny
counts
boy. Thanks, brother.
as an ATM.
See you soon, man.
Yeah, okay, there you go. It's just a
You up to Rob Zombie?
We're at the Bitcoin hardware store over here.
Salvadoran ATM.
It's a Salvadorian ATM. Super cool. And are we in El Zonte right now? Yeah. You want to be on camera? Sure. What's your name?
My name's Ronnie.
This is Ronnie.
Hi.
Ronnie, help me out.
I'm the owner if you have any questions about Bitcoin.
Awesome. And do you guys have a social media?
We do. TBHS_SV.
There you go. Nailed it. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Okay, yes.
I like SJ's style. I like it. It's like Mediterranean, classical. It's nice. My old wild edible mushroom buyer's name was Wolf. Oh, good. Good company, man. It's a good name. It's a good name. It's a good. Yeah, microdosing. I think bear market's a good time to microdose. So I don't have anything to sell you, but could be a good time to microdose, okay? Do like a 2-week regimen, all right? Same dose every day. It doesn't matter how much you feel. You probably won't feel much after the second day, okay? Just do the same dose 2 weeks straight, okay? Minimum. Trust me on this. Trust me. I would never I've never done it, but I'm just saying, if I did, it's good.
I'm going to post a video to Twitter that tells them the rules of what they're doing, but don't allow them to pick your brain on the drive down there. Instead, just drop them at that statue, which is the Satoshi Nakamoto.
Uh-oh. What's this? A Fortress bomber just took off, and they could reach Iran. The deadline's 8 p.m., so that's going to be 2 a.m. my time. So I could technically stay up for it. But, guys, it's a bluff. You know that, right? You understand? Okay, look. Here's what's going to happen. Okay, look. Check it out. So we got to get into some charts, man. Fuck it. Charts. That's actually pretty trippy. I think it's pretty rad, whatever this is. Probably fall asleep to that or something.
I truly believe this will be the last cycle to make generational wealth, to make those life-changing gains and be a multimillionaire from crypto. That's it, man. These gains are diminishing. I would be surprised if Bitcoin even does a 4x from its low.
All right, check it out. We'll come back. Oh, Chuck Norris. God, I have to do loads of sound. Chuck Norris. Still delaying. Trying to get to the charts. All right. Let's fucking go. How exciting. Bitcoin. What are you doing? What are you up to? Shit. Okay. You guys can see that, right? All right, look. It's a bear flag. All right. And technically we're breaking down. All right. Okay. We're beginning the breakdown. All right. You're being rejected, just like it's happened right here before. Okay. Very thing. Now, look at my drawing here that I made like weeks ago. I don't know how long ago I made this drawing. Okay. I think maybe it was last stream, like a week ago, right? Like last week. Okay. And now I can take it and, try to move it and connect it, but it doesn't matter. The point here is that we could get a little smackdown here and then a reversal, inverse head and shoulder right here. Could just see it. I could see it playing out right here beautifully, and then a pop, and we start a rally, which can go much higher than 85K, to be honest. And the reason is, I'm going to tell you a couple things why I think it's very possible. One, I mean, obviously everything's oversold, but things can stay oversold for a lot longer than you think. Okay, just like they can stay overbought in a bull run much longer than you think. So that's one factor, but that's not a big tell, right? You've got a situation right now where sentiment has just been like destroyed so badly for so long. Okay, obviously because we're oversold, but they are hammering the sentiment nonstop. I've noticed this last week with like there's a deadline and we're going to nuke Iran, all this bad news, and we're not really showing the amount of weakness you'd expect with that. You would think you'd be seeing more weakness, or at least the price action for me would be dancing on this white line right here. Okay, so like kind of where we have support here, 59.60. I would already see this tapping down here, I think. Okay, and I don't see that. So I wonder if this is a fake out with this nuke thing, and Trump is just like, what they call like, I don't know what they call that. They're all pounding on their chests, right? And it's a negotiation tactic as well, but it is something done in military situations, right? Where everyone like comes out like, I'm gonna nuke your whole entire civilization, right? He's not gonna nuke the civilization. They're gonna have something that maybe they already know, they've already decided, something, all right? And the market will probably, I think pump, okay? Maybe we get a little sell-off here, but I just really think that a lot of things to me tee up for this finally being the reversal and the move up, okay? And a lot of it's the psychology and the fuckery that I see. I don't really believe, 8 p.m. this deadline hits and we start nuking. Now, could I be wrong? Sure, I could. Man, it's 2026, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think so. I think if we actually get a nuke, I think it would be by surprise. They're probably not going to announce it so clearly. And also this just lines up really well with cycles in the sense of like April, perfect time to rally into the beginning of the summer. We've done this before. It doesn't happen every year like this, but it has happened in the past, right? And before the last bull run, okay? we did at Zombie Apocalypse. There was, stuff rallied. And I think we might get a situation like that. The question you probably want to know answered is, does Pulse Chain move with that? Does Richard Hart move with that? Does Ethereum move with that? That's a tough one. Let's go look at we could easily rally higher than people think here. Okay, but let's look really quick here. So, I finally got on my drawing. So, look, man, we're rallying. We've broken out. Okay, I do think we could go much higher here than, could it be a dead cat bounce like this? Sure, it could be. Okay, I want to be clear. Bitcoin could also just go like to 80K and then roll back over. But I think we could get maybe we get like a wrapping of this war of something, because if they're not going to nuke, what's the opposite? Some peace deal gets reached, or the Strait of Hormuz has some agreement. That's really what they care about, right? That they say, okay, fine, anybody can pass. It's just you pay this fine, whatever they come up with, right? But now boats are moving through. In all intents and purposes, that's a form of peace, all right? And that would send markets like bullish as fuck. All right, and this would easily take us into a very powerful summer. And then maybe we get another surprise, right? Coming into August, September, October, which traditionally that's when you could get those kind of things, right? Most of these kind of nasties, a lot of times they happen in September, right? Or October or something like that, right? So I would be ready for that. I would be ready for this being not just a fake out, but extremely a bullish event. Now, I do think this will be, whatever it is, I think this will be the rally before possibly the last drop, which will either be some kind of double bottom in end of summer or beginning of fall, or we'll hit another low, and then we'll really start moving up, okay? But if you look here, and this is the S&P, okay, it's on the daily. Smash the like button, everybody. There's like hardly anybody out there. I know most people are checked out, but if you're out there, just smash it. I mean, absolutely, you could come up, double top, and roll over. Okay. We could go. Look, you have to understand the euphoria that would happen if it's announced that the war is done. Now, it doesn't undo the fact that jobs aren't coming and blah. There's other issues, stuff like that. But you could have a crazy nutso rally, man. You could just fucking like go careening up there. I suppose you could before you come down. I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. Like, I don't know what's gonna be announced. Like, I could be totally wrong, and by the end of the week, nukes are going off, and you guys are at my throat. Like, you said nuke. Like, I don't know, guys. We're at war, but it would be the ultimate fake out, man, wouldn't it? And this could be the start of our a rally. And we'll go look at ETH in a second. I don't think, to be honest, I don't think you can get much. I couldn't TA it, but I think it's going to move when they decide for it to move. You know what I'm saying? But this is very bullish here on the Dow Jones. I mean, this looks really nice. This is a really nice setup to like blast off right here. Okay, this is this is blast off zone. Okay, I want to see what's Dixie. Dixie got droopy, huh? Was gonna break out. It was. It's still okay, not looking great. I don't like this kind of double topish thing going on here. It's starting to look a little Emmy. But I want to see just really quick, and then we'll look at ETH. DJT could be. Yeah, I mean, in the natural. This doesn't look great. I mean, it's a bear flag. 1, 2. It just doesn't look good. It's not. But I mean, I do see like an inverse head and shoulders here coming out at the end. So let's look at that. Let's see like what, because is this going to take us to just a big blob of resistance above us, or where's it taking us here? Let's see. Let's see what kind of confluence we get on this. Let's see what's going on. I mean, it takes us right into my resistance zone I got there, right? Let's see how it reacted on the top one, the bottom one. Let's be like in the middle. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I mean, you kind of top here again at 2,400, let's say, where we've topped before. It could hit that and roll over. I mean, you can see it did that here. Remember, even though you've got bullish posturing, if you're in a downtrend or a bear market, the bias is still going to be to the downside. Okay, it's just a bias and a probability game, and there's just always bad news in a bear market, right? So things can roll to the downside even though there's bullish posturing, right? Like you can see up here, it was bullish, came back up, it rolled over, and this could be that test, very similar to what it just did before. It comes up here, bang, and boom, boom, boom. Starts that move down, right? Just like it did there. But I think East's going to move when they want to. I'm not putting too much weight on this right now. But if this gets bullish, I think you could have... What are they going to do? Are they going to let it get bullish? What's going to get bullish? I really think, I mean, the S&P... Everything looks good unless something does happen tomorrow, maybe tonight, tomorrow. That's not good, and it gets smacked down really hard. That's possible, and you need to know that, right? Or maybe, I kind of did draw the start of like a little baby crash when I did that drawing. You can see right here, yeah. I did kind of drew that we'd smack down first before we go a little bit. That could be it too. Just go down. If we hold around that 59K range, that's probably a cue that everything's gonna rally. But I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. I don't know what fates got lined up for us. It's gonna be interesting. I might have to stay up, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go to bed. It's like, all right. I want to look at others really quick. Top 10. All right. Just, we're just moving along. Like, it kind of looks nice, but U.S. taxpayers' national debt trajectory traces almost perfectly to Cold War spending and never normalized after it ended. Nice. So I did the breakdown of the metals and the relationship with equities and the S&P a couple months ago, and just to briefly summarize, what we did on that show is we went back on the S&P, went all the way back to around the big Great Depression, the big crash, and we looked at all the big runs, and they all queued up generally after silver or gold had topped and come down. So one thing to think about, if it looks like gold's going to have another run up, we can be pretty confident that things aren't going to really go until gold is just like, I'm done running and it's coming down. And that's when we can really entertain the fact that we're about to be up only for a very long time. Will Smith the like button. That's right. Will Smith that thing. It's interesting. All right, cool. Let's go. Let's see XRP. What's going on, XRP? Okay, I'm just gonna lighten this up for now till we get there. This is going sideways. All right. It's not ready to break down yet. I don't need that. All right, see what happens. My dip is queued up nice. I kind of put it for middle of April. If we get a pretty big smackdown, guys, I'm gonna be backing up the truck. Okay, it might be the one. All right. Yeah, no one knows what's gonna happen. Nobody knows, man. So that's crazy. Actually, as I go to my drawings, they're all exactly, the dip is right at the middle of April, which we're entering. Crazy. Let's see what happens. I don't know. That's just my intuition where I put it. And then, I mean, I could see Sol doing this if we get a bit of smackdowny poo. If we get a smackdown this big, this would be taking Solana down to $50. You better back up the truck, man. Shit's gonna go nuts. We're gonna run hard. You know it. You know it. Let's go look at Pulse. What's going on, man? Maybe I shouldn't look at Pulse. I was actually happy. I was fine. Didn't need to come over here. All right, let's clean some of this shit up. All right. It's not the best looking thing, guys. Okay. But I don't think you needed me to tell you that. It is what it is, man. It's in price discovery. We got still a little bullish divergence. It's not weakening yet. Okay. Everything's still, moving to the upside. What we like to see, MACD still got a positive cross. Okay. On the weekly, it's quite strong. This is technically in the buy zone. I'm going to be honest with you. When you see like this here at the 30, this bottom line, guys, you can see a lot of times we had bull runs. We didn't even get to the bottom line here on this RSI. Okay. And you can see it lines up with massive moves to the upside. And we're down at 30, guys. We're down at 30. And to be honest, if you buy just about a lot of things around there, you can do all right. You like, if you generally can just nail that, you can make it out profitable, man. Just knowing that, you can see these big runs, okay? And we're down here at 29.30, guys. I mean, we could go touch lower, but we're already getting bullish divergences. Okay, so even if the price goes a little lower, which it absolutely could, I mean, we are at the bottom, guys. It's squeezing out. That means when the move to the upside happens, it's going to be quick. Now, we could just go sideways here, too. I just want to be clear. We could just go sideways. We don't need to get a lower price. And ideally, what you'll see is this just slowly moving up the blue line, the positive RSI, only hitting 33, 34, 35, slowly trickling its way up. That's really strong, okay? By the dev ground chakra. What's up, Paul Sachs? And Will Smith that like button, all right? Don't make me come over there. I swear to God, I'll come over there. Has the cry fagging stopped on X? I mean, X just seems generally dead. I did have to get rid of some people, but what's going on? Are people still cry fagging, or is it complete like depression and apathy right now in your feeds? Yo, what's up, Moonbot? Moonboot? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. What are you, the Incredible Hulk? We got a bunch of green apes in the chat tonight. Let's see. Yeah, everybody, coins doing bear market shit. So this is what I meant by the Bitcoin price, like hovering at that line, right? The way Ink's kind of hitting that line over and over again. When I was talking a little bit ago about that, at that about 59, or where did we have that support on Bitcoin here? This one. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'd see it tapping around 60, 61, 62. No, we don't see that. So Ink is begging to go lower at this point. This is begging. It's like, let me in, motherfucker. And we'll see. But like I said, we could have an epic reversal tonight, tomorrow, and you won't get these bear signals. They won't play out for you, okay? Because if we go into a big juicy rally here, it's going to be big, okay? It's going to be huge, okay? Nothing's coming back. So this will be their bottoms, all right? Now, if we do get a smackdown, my levels on Ink, they have not changed in 2 years, guys. My charting for Ink, Pulse, it hasn't changed in 2 years, and I have receipts. This line has been here forever. It's at 18 cents is the next one, okay? The support above it was 31. We've been hovering there forever, okay? And I drew that line there almost 2 years ago. So these lines are solid. So I do think if that breaks, we're going to this other one down here at 19 cents, 18, 19. And under that is 0.055 cents. But that would have to get bad. So, man, if tonight is a bluff, the news is going to send us vertical. If nothing happens, if it's bad news, we'll sell probably, and if it's really bad news, we'll just sell harder. I think that's what it could be. That's about it. But once again, this is not looking great down here, but bullish divergence is forming. Let's go look at the weekly really quick on Ink. So you got this MACD turning up. It's nice. It's good. Got some green. Not super strong, but it's coming in. It's heading in the direction we want. This RSI actually looks really good. And once again, look, man, it's down here at the 30. It came all the way down here to 28. And generally, I mean, this is probably going to prove to be a pretty damn nice place to pick up Ink, man. Could it go lower? It could, but we already see strength in the MACD. There's strength in these charts, okay? So any hint of a rally or bull run beginning, guys, it's going to be see you later, sayonara for these prices in 2 seconds, all right? So let's see what happens, man. Like I said, maybe I'll have to stay up tonight. I don't know if I can sleep. This is crazy. Very suspenseful. I mean, literally, we're on the precipice of a president being like, you guys need to turn the gas on or we're going to nuke your whole fucking nation. And I don't know, man. I don't know if anybody can sleep. It's a bluff, man. It's going to reverse. I have a feeling it's the start of the rally. What else could it be? We're going to nuke? We're going to start dropping nukes? No. I certainly don't think they would announce it to us. I don't know. Maybe they would announce it. Fucking people are crazy. Do you think this is bad news? This could be our C-19. Yeah, it would be bad news. But it would also be the start of nuclear war. It'd be really bad news. But I guess it would be the ultimate dip. You would buy it. You'd be like, fuck it. Where's my iodine capsule? Fuck, buy the dip, motherfucker. Buy it. There's like a mushroom cloud outside your window. Get the treasure. Fuck, get the treasure. Don't look at the light, Sally. Don't look at the light. And nothing's going to happen. He might blow up a bridge or something. Doesn't blow up a bridge. This is so fucked up. Buying that shit. That's right, man. People will be in the nuclear fallout shelter. I'll be like, fuck that. I'm buying this dip. I'm buying the dip. They're like, you'll be dead in 2 years. I don't give a fuck. I'm buying the dip, god damn it. Crazy shit, man. Let's look at Atropa really quick. Atropa is strong. Still in the channel. But it's a very strong project. Very strong. I think that... look at Hex, man. Pup, smash the like button. Let's see who's chatting now. Hood, you know it's like bad when like not even like Panos or KR are like have a space open. Shit's bad. What's this? Trump deadline day. What's that?
But that's what they're doing. Iran is saying it doesn't. We could decimate Israel if we wanted to, but America won't let us. So how do we how do we inflict pain upon Americans? Well, we impact price. And once price is impacted, then America has to decide. And that's the point of this. If you just decimate Israel,
they need our
then
permission.
nothing gets achieved.
You said America won't let us. We can't stop them from attacking Israel.
That's what we're doing now. What do you think we're doing now?
Exactly. Of course you are.
We're getting ready to nuke Iran for Israel, and
No,
yet
we're
Trump
not.
is with it.
Hold on, Manco. So you paid for everything. You created all the equipment. You created the narrative. You created the media that they utilize. You created the technology. I mean, come on. I know all the Americans love to say this was Israel. This is America. This is the American empire. And Israel is your little experiment that the British Empire handed over to you because we weren't strong enough to prop it up.
Have it that way. We weren't even involved for many years.
We've been involved. We've been very much involved. We've
No,
always
we
been
haven't.
involved.
Not
When
the
have we not been
foundation of the
involved?
state of Israel, or for quite some time thereafter.
I don't care. I don't care. We've always been involved. We've sacrificed Americans for this. And you know what,
No,
Simon?
we haven't,
I'm not even
Casey.
going to
You
do
don't
the
know
whole
the
blaming.
history.
You've been talking this whole time, trying to nuance, killing a civilization and making it seem like, oh, this is just how Trump talks. This is not normal, and it should not be normalized. Like, I'm trying to stay calm. Like, it should not be normalized. When I saw that tweet this morning, I literally had to pray. This is crazy. If I could
Trump's been
just
talking like
go
this
ahead,
for
y'all.
10
Just
years.
go ahead. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. He's never talked like this before. He loves it now. He loves it now.
Look, Trump has.
I can't finish up, so go ahead. Just go ahead.
Always followed this path. From going back to 2016, the reason he came into power is he started.
Doc, he never talked like this. Not like this.
He did. Yes, he did. And he's been doing.
I used to defend him when I was a Democrat. He never sounded like.
Carlson, he just goes over the fucking top, trying to scare people, intimidating them in the midst of a negotiation. It's the art of the deal.
No, this is not art of the deal. This is evil. You do not wake up.
And supporting that at this point, there's been a break with Trump and his supporters who supported that type of rhetoric because he's always done this. He's gone a step further. Without any doubt, he's gone a step further. But he has always done this and benefited from it.
That's a nice way of you to say, yes, Casey, you're right. We've gone a step further. You've just proved my point, Casey. Thank you very much.
He got elected twice by hating the right people. But now he is supporting the evil Zionist.
He is evil. You have to be evil now to be a part of this. No, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not even saying, look, I know I talk about Israeli expansion. I'm sorry, because I got to cut in. Because we're not going to make any excuses. We've taken this is our responsibility now. Because somebody should have had some courage in that White House to say, we're not doing this enough, okay? Instead, he's tweeting about killing civilizations,
What do you want to do
Ending
about it,
civilizations.
What
do I want to do about it? I want this government shut down in America. That's what I want.
On a space. We have to take action. What action do you suggest?
But I mean, I called my representative, but he blocked me.
So the president of the country, he has that power. He cannot be removed before he can continue with his power. I think the only leverage that we have is the political process.
And he doesn't support evil Zionism. He is an evil Zionist. He's a
Okay, fine. Label him however you want. He is still supporting the Zionist agenda without any question or doubt.
Because he's one of them.
Yes, of course.
Somebody. What's going on here? So, what was I going to say? Is this France right now? This looks like a film set. Anybody else know what's going on in fucking France? Is this for real? What the fuck? This totally looks like a film. That looks like a film scene, man. It's got to be fake. Is that real? Oh, it's from 2022. It's so weird. It's a beautiful shot. I'm not gonna lie. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous shot. I don't know what's going on here. Have you guys seen Children of Men with Clive Owen? It's one of my favorite movies. I think it's just a fucking awesome movie in terms of dystopian sci-fis. This has that vibe. This has that vibe. Totally has that vibe. All right, more charts. What are we looking at? Oh, let's go back to this guy.
Successfully evacuated. Executive war for Donald Trump fired the top generals for the military. And we don't know why. There was never a reason given. But we can suspect what happened was this. Donald Trump asked the generals to come up with a plan to steal the uranium. And the generals are like, let's just humor him, okay? Let's come up with this stupid, insane plan that there's no way this guy would agree to, and then we'll forget about it. They presented Donald Trump, and Donald Trump's like, this is a brilliant plan. This is a great movie. Let's do this, guys. The generals are like, oh my God, he is insane. Oh my God, we are so screwed, man. And they refuse to carry it out. So Peter Hegseth is like, well, then you're fired, okay? And then Peter Hegseth orders the new generals to execute this plan. So again, we don't know what happened. We'll never know what happened, but the evidence suggests that this might have been a failed ground invasion. Another piece of evidence to suggest that this was a failed ground invasion with the intention of stealing the uranium is that...
Dude, do we actually tried a ground invasion? Is this for real? And we failed? A lot happened over Easter, huh? Maria's live. Oh, I have her channel right here, man.
Familiar, never been realer, never felt so damn good where I'm...
It's not live. Maria's live. Okay, it's live. No, they're always live. 10 seconds ago, counts. What are they going on about? Dude, Maria's live. It's got Yamaha speakers. And aliens. So what's going on, man? What's up, Maria? Is this why do they do this? Why did I bother? Is that it? That's it. That's all we get. That was awesome. Guys, that was awesome. So great. So great. We watched that one, right?
All right, here's my water. And I'm about to scan this thing right here to purchase my water.
Water Bitcoin. Bought the water, the Bitcoin.
Water purchased. Very, very cool. That was really awesome, actually. Like super easy to utilize. The ATMs are super easy. There's a squirrel. All of it was super easy. There's an app that should be used. I've already said too much though. Got my water. Water purchased.
Nice.
Oh, do a little dance while you in.
Close. You want to put a whole thing in there?
What is that?
Now close it.
What did she put in there? You probably shouldn't close it.
And if you want, you can do a little dance.
Back up.
If you want,
No, you shouldn't do that.
you know.
I recommend. Never mind. Fuck.
All right, y'all, we're gonna pull it
What is
in
that?
here, you know, do a
Shot?
little dance while you in.
Close.
It's just a lot of bad decisions were made in this video.
And if you want, you can do a little dance.
Back up.
If you want,
He's taking a no bad.
you know.
There's
technologies to assist with the warming climate.
Okay, guys, here you go, okay? James O'Keefe went undercover at Davos and caught climate execs openly bragging about aerosol injection, weather modification, and dumping chemicals to cool the planet. And by the way, if you're under them, you and your family are the guinea pig, okay? Because they want to cool the planet. They don't really care if it poisons you. Let's hear what they
And
gotta
the
say.
effect of sulfur dioxide in the atmosphere will help block some of the warming, and the particles stay in the air for 1 year. So, and actually, we're speaking to some of the airplane manufacturers and to see if they can emit some of our technology into the atmosphere to help with the global warming. That's right.
Fantastic.
Yeah, climate. I mean, we don't like to use the term climate engineering. It scares people, so we prefer.
Of course, but it's but for me, being an engineer, I think that's actually what you do. It's like
yes,
you can have financial.
They're climate
engineering,
engineers.
I'm
Right
sure
there, man.
climate engineering
They're climate engineers.
Because it involves something that's more scientific.
Yes, exactly. You're an engineer. You understand. And it's from Sweden, right? So we don't like to call them chemtrails. We don't like to use this.
So what do you call it instead?
Well, we call it aerosol injection.
Aerosol injection.
It's kind of like little droplets.
Okay.
Droplets.
And the droplets form in the air, and they stay there for a year.
Yeah.
It's modeled kind of a mini volcanic eruption, actually.
Yeah. I mean, aviation fuels have some sulfur in them, so it creates some sulfur dioxide emissions naturally, and that does have a cooling effect.
Now, this guy, Kennedy Ritchie, who runs a company called For Air, spoke on stage, and he says on his website that he wants to, quote, decarbonize the aviation industry. He actually told me he was trying to eliminate contrails entirely, but then brought up cloud seeding.
A lot of the work actually came out of the military, so they do this all the time.
Have you worked with them at all?
No, because they're a little more closed door about their procedures.
You ever heard of sulfur dioxide?
Yeah.
You've heard of that? Okay. Yeah.
It's actually pretty cheap to do it. The ability to put sulfur dioxide there is actually a pretty cheap way to cool down the earth.
Oh, yeah.
So the opportunity for one or two people to do it is impressive. He went a little further. He's like, it'd be interesting if the government start doing this over each other's territories on purpose. Like if we start getting to weather modification as a government, either good or bad. The closest one I'm aware of is someone called Airborne Snow Observatory. They do some more like weather, I don't want to say modification, but more like upper atmosphere weather monitoring is probably a better term.
Yeah. Now, according to the website Airborne, this is what this guy Ritchie brings up, measures snow depth, snow water equivalence, provides highly accurate snowpack data, is a commercial spin-off of NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory snow monitoring technology used to help water managers and scientists.
Earlier today in this room, Al Gore was in this room, Larry Fink was in this room.
All right, Pubs. Let's talk about. Whoa, wait, what?
Pan by just flipping the. Did you guys know you could stir your coffee with a spoon by just?
Did you guys know you can strum your guitar by only?
Did you guys know you can brush your teeth like?
But did you guys know you can pet your cat like this?
Know that you can flip things in a pan?
Man, I had to stop doom scrolling. All right, let's do this. Crumble cookies, evil. Gotta get off Twitter, man. Don't eat cookies. Cookies are bad. Eat cookies, man. Cookies are good. All right, we're gonna do TA, but here's what's gonna happen. Okay, we got a members video. We usually do them on Tuesdays, but listen, since the world is probably gonna end at 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. my time, which is 3 hours from now, we'll take a quick peek look at a couple things, but I'm gonna do a TA video tomorrow in the morning, afternoon, evening. I may do 2 videos, okay? Because either way, it's gonna be either the drop or the pop, okay? I mean, it could be the excuse for that big juicy rally into the summer, but it could be we don't get that, right? And the bull run happens quicker. Maybe we get on with more blood. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with these people. But like I said before, it seems like a perfect opportunity to bluff, right? Like he's like, oh, I'm going to nuke a nation. It's like, what do they call it? Saber rattling, right? Saber rattling or chest pounding, right? Like, why would they announce something like that extreme? Like, fucking, who's going to say that, right? It's just like a negotiation tactic, right? Or maybe a lot of it's deliberately designed to move the market where they want it, to get the market building shorts and getting people scared while they are ready for an epic fucking bull run, okay? And I'm a positive person. I'm bullish, so I'm going to bias to that. But, I don't know what they got planned, man. But I'm planning for good news. I think a big reversal's coming. Maybe we get bad news if it comes. It'll probably be a surprise. Not like this. So let's look really quick what's going on, okay? I will do a members live stream. You guys have been pretty quiet lately, so I guess you guys kind of understand the situation anyway, that we're kind of like grinding. And let me see, is it this button? Where are we at? No, this button. And so I may do a longer TA video tomorrow, okay? It just makes more sense, right? Because we need to see stuff. So, I mean, look, nothing's happening. Hex is still grinding sideways. We got bullish divergence. It's not getting weaker for now. That's good. Same story. This, it's, once again, ugly as fuck, but that's what the bottoms look like. They look ugly as fuck, okay? Doesn't mean it has to keep going lower, okay? I see reversals happen. You'll have really ugly-looking charts in the bear, and right before it reverses, that's just what it looks like. It looks really bad, right? So, but if we get bad news tomorrow, obviously this is breaking down, and you already have very clear sign. Big giant head and shoulders, kind of ugly formation right here in hex, okay? Target roughly around 3 zeros and 7, okay? 3 zeros, 6-ish, okay? I'm just eyeballing right now, okay? EHEX. EHEX, made a big comeback. It had fallen under below my support down here at 0.00056, came all the way down to 0.00047. But it came up really strong, all right, on that whatever thing that happened. And to be honest, it looks good to me. It still looks very strong. Maybe this is one of the first ones that gained strength for us. Let's just take a quick on the weekly here, see what's going on. Got a strong turn on the weekly down there. That looks nice. This has really been down for a long time. Okay, EX. I mean, it's just like really been battered here, and yeah, I don't see anything. It could go either direction from there where it is. But one thing for certain is that while the price was dropping, the RSI was just going sideways, which is good. All right, which is great. So maybe it's up from there on that RSI. All right, so these are good signs. These are good signs for sure. Okay, there's a lot of sell pressure taken out of EX, but I know that more stakes could be coming due anytime. All right, really quick, let's just look over here. WBTC. Yeah, just struggling along on support. Okay. Yeah, if we get a big surprise, a negative surprise, we'll get a drop, right? Otherwise, we're just going sideways. And if the rally begins, well, some of these things will pop up, man. Pop up. Yeah. Okay. BFF. BFF looks good. Holding up strong. There's a big community around it, by the way, on BFF. You should know. And if you like Atropa and PDI and all that, it's only at 395K market cap. Okay. So take note. Once again, guys, links are at the top. You guys smash the like button. I really appreciate it. And if you want to join for all the in-depth TA videos are down below. Bottoms will be coming in, so, you know, it's good to know the right people, right? You want to be at the right table. It's pretty casual over there. We got a private Telegram as about well, so you get to come in there. Let's see. Oh, we can just look really quick at like most wanted or something here. Yeah, it's coming out. Cool, cool. Yeah, we're going sideways. We got a lot of nice, you know, bullish divergence all across the board. Looks really nice, okay? Really, really nice. Either we grind sideways or we're going to rally, man. Because to make us drop, we really need something bad to happen, okay? And this setup for tonight is too juicy for reversal, right? Like, you really believe they're just going to be like, okay, drop the nuke. Like, I guess it's possible. But no, I think... Because it also makes sense, too, if he rallies into the summer, because that's going to help the midterms as well, right? Isn't it something going to be helpful for Republicans? But let's not pretend to know anything. I don't want to be a expert guru on this stuff, because I'm not. Everyone's just taking a fucking wild-ass guess.
I know the sub...
Where the fuck is my music? Where... I mean, also, it would be amazing if we rallied in the summer, because it would be hated. Look how many people are checked out of crypto right now. Like, we were looking at X, right? Hardly a space. Most people just talking about the war. I mean, you would catch so many people off sides right now. Like, everyone would be like, wait, what? What? We're going up? What? It would be crazy. But who knows? Who knows? So, look, you guys, links are at the top. Smash like, subscribe to the channel. You know what to do, okay? Come to the Telegram. And, of course, you guys know Mr. St. Wolf on Instagram. So go to Instagram, Mr. St. Wolf. Follow me there. And let's pay attention, okay? I'm going to relax and get up in a few hours to check on it and see what's going on. Maybe I'll jump on if something's really crazy going on and do an emergency stream. But we'll do a TA video in depth with the members, either first thing tomorrow in the afternoon or in the evening, or as soon as it needs to be done, depending on what happens, okay? So that way you guys know exactly what the charts are telling us, okay? So once again, if you guys want to be part of that, just click the join button down below. It's like buying me a beer, okay? That's it. That's all I'm asking. You're buying me a drink, and that's all it costs. And you get to be in the private TA videos. And you guys know my track record, right? Probably, right? Most of you guys know what I do. This was posted January 6, 2025. And I drew this with the price target of 0.000013. Okay? So you guys can see what I do. Go to my Twitter. There's some other examples of my work. And sometimes it takes time for your ideas to play out, right? That's why I think I had to stand by this for a year, being heckled. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Charts are charts, man. That's it. All right. So we'll talk to you guys soon. And for members, pay attention. I'll jump on and do a TA video, because I think there's no point right now. Might as well wait. We got a few hours, and we'll expect volatility in some direction. Okay, so then we can jump on and figure it out. But there's nothing wrong with DCAing where we are now. I'm going to say that to you guys, okay? You should understand that it's a perfectly fine place to DCA. This is the kind of place and range where reversals can happen and catch you off sides, okay? And even if we went lower, this is still a fine place to DCA, okay? So I got to put that out there. It's good financial advice. All right, pups. We'll talk to you soon.